They live within the forests, they live around in the trees, they are everywhere.
All shapes and sizes, some very regionally specific. Cornwall has its pixies, for example.
We actually have several that are giants.
Right. Yes, up here in the north, giants are prevalent. We have two. One is named Scarthy. He lives in the hills outside of town.
The forest of Pickering.
And that's, I thought that that was
Jack and Irons. Jack and Irons, right.
Jack and Irons lives in the forest of Pickering.
Yes.
On the road to York.
Two monstrous human-like creatures.
Jack and Irons in particular is often seen wearing the heads of his victims upon him, draped with chains. You'll hear the thud of his feet before you ever see him.
So if you're on the road at night, on the way from here to York, and you hear a thud and a rattle of chains, be very afraid.
Go back the way you came.
Go back to some sort of safety.
Smugglers.
We also have wild men and wild women that live in our forests. This is what you would call, what is it?
Sasquatch.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, you would call, yeah.
We of course do not call them by these names, but they serve a similar role in our mythology.
The women are oddly known to seduce male travelers.
Which is rather
Those lads must be hard up to have some hairy woman seducing them on the road.
9-foot woman. Rather impressive. But, yeah.
They are called woodwoses in our time.
Or wild men.
The wild men.
You see them in heraldry. You see these men, these hairy men with cloaks supporting.
Usually you see them rampant like this.
And good people, lest ye think less of the people of Scarborough for having these beliefs, I will repeat a phrase that we used yesterday. We live in a world lit only by fire. That means that which stands beyond the ring of the fire, of the light that we can see, is in darkness. It is frightening. And as you know, anything that hides in darkness grows in size in your imagination.
It is easy to laugh when the lights are bright.
Right.
That's all I have to say.
Well, there are many in there. And the church has worked very hard to answer this. The church, some of the greatest minds in the church have worked out things such as what do demons eat? How do they exist? How are they able to take and change form when they do that? Well, it depends. Some of them are said. One argument is said that while they consume food as a part of the disguise, that it passes through them undigested, and that they actually live on the fear and pain of others. Then there are those that claim that they actually consume and eat the waste of their victims. The demons are horrid. But just as demons are studied very carefully, so are angels. There are those that believe that angels are of air and are of fire. That they are not a physical form until they choose to take it. But in doing so, they are not. They do not become complete because they are not of the flesh as we are.
And these are not idle tavern discussions that are had between men of common birth. No, these are the greatest